Well, hello and welcome to another game, the second game of the championship match against sdrawkcab. Backwards. Now we have again not an optimal village situation. The only village is Acting Troupes, and yeah, this one could become really messy. I think it will become really messy. There is no thinning whatsoever. If I see this correctly, or is there? No thinning whatsoever. So, this looks awful. Uh, I would rather not play this one, but I mean, it is what it is. We have the 3-4. I think we're just gunning for trying to hit Sea Witch, and to do so, we'll probably just go silver and then, I don't know, messenger or something. This is, I don't know, peak Dominion, let's say. Um, yeah, let's go for the Messenger. I think it's a nice card in our deck. And pair that with Acting Troop or just Silver, I think, or Town Crier. Oh, let's go for some Acting Troop fun, but they can now Messenger for something which I won't have in the shuffle, so this is kind of nice to be second player on Messenger boards and having the 3-4. But yeah, they probably could messenger Marauders, especially since I gave them the Acting Troop. Maybe that was a mistake there. But yeah, this kingdom does not spark joy. Yeah, Town Crier is okay. Um, we probably want to just put in a second Acting Troop or another Silver or a Marauder. Let's go for the Marauder. Why not? And we hit 4 again. Come on. This is not great. We have the silver still in the shuffle there. Keep that and probably go for a blacksmith. But yeah, this is already awful. Um, Blacksmith mainly because we have the acting troop down. We find the sea witch here. It would have been amazing if we'd seen the messenger again. But yeah, they get to shuffle in 2 sea witches and will probably do some cursing to us. What we can do is play the messenger first, then the town crier for plus card plus action to get rid of those 5 cards, which I believe only contain junk. And then this way shuffle in the sea witch, but yeah, it seems that like they have discarded their um don't rotate this. It seems like they have discarded their acting troop somehow. And here, without question, we're going for the +2 cards, even though this will have us spend a villager. But it makes it more likely that we hit 5. More, yeah, just gets us cycling. And then we probably also want to put in the Den of Sin. That's pretty correct. Yeah, okay, this is really good that we find the Sea Witch here and do get to draw a bit. We're a bit over terminaled, but yeah, it's just that they got the curse in earlier. They now have the acting troop down, a bit more of that. Yeah, it's not looking all too great. This is how those junky kingdoms can sometimes go. I mean, we at least have junked them with one of the ruined villages, but we've already eaten 3 of the curses while they have eaten 1. They should probably go for another Den of Sin here. I could also see another Sea Witch just hammering in those curses, but yeah, what an awful kingdom. Um, and yeah, of course, missing the 5 early on was not good. Yeah, Marauder acting troop makes a lot of sense. Um, just cantrip this. We do not even find the other Sea Witch. I think we just want to junk here and our actions and go for another Den of Sin, just ensure that we find this other Sea Witch. And at least this turn they won't be able to curse us, but they will probably be able to ruin us, to however you want to call it. And yeah, this is not looking great. I like their position much more with especially with the extra acting troupe. They'll probably buy another one. I think I would do that were I in their position. Of course, you can go for a blacksmith. Yeah, I think acting troupe is a bit better than blacksmith. Let's cantrip the town crier. Think not rotate this. Just go for the Sea Witch play and buy another Den of Sin. Keep the spoils in our deck. It's a rather good card in our deck at this point. They managed to ruin us, but we get to junk them again. Den of Sin, discard this, and probably just cantrip that. We do want to keep that villager for now. Is it worth to spend the villager here? I don't think so. I think we just calmly buy yet another Den of Sin and try to stay ahead on the draw. And let's go for all of these. Discard probably the messenger. We're not going to play it here. Just going to cantrip those in hopes of finding the witch, and if we don't, well, oh well. Yeah, we don't rotate. And buy yet another Den of Sin. This way we will trigger this shuffle with all of these cards in it. I think that's good. And we are guaranteed to then find the Sea Witch this turn because we didn't get one in play. Probably want to ball sometime, but the decks are starting to become incredibly junky. And here again, just more Den of Sin. We need to be a bit cognizant of piling. Like, there's only one Den of Sin left. The curses are going to run. The ruins are going to run. And also there's Messenger around. But for now, yeah, it would be really nice to be able to curse them on this turn again. It's such an awful kingdom. They get the last den, makes sense. We do find this Sea Witch. Probably just cantrip this, plus card, plus action. Is this a win is the question. We are first player, so we would need to score. We could ball for Messenger and ruins. So how does it work? If we were to Messenger for ruins, then they would only get another ruins if the one below would also be a rune market, I believe, right? A copy of it, yeah. So if we messenger for ball for messenger and rune market, no, we wouldn't be able to go for it. Do we even want to play this Marauder then? Probably not. I think we just want to province here. And since we won't hit acting troupe with it, I think we just leave it be and keep our villager for now. We do have some cycling coming in with the Den of Sin and Sea Witch, but yeah, and a double ball wouldn't have done it there, I believe. And they also go for province. Yeah, makes sense. Den of Sin, Sea Witch, and I believe, do we play this rune library? Yeah, I think we do. And now do we play the Sea Witch? I also believe we do, just to get some more cycling and maybe draw to 5. No such luck. But this will allow us to have a bit more cycling here. I think buying a state there was important. And they have a nice ruin sequence with that. Probably go for duchy here. Yeah. And all of Den of Sins. No luck there. And also no luck there, but at least we hit 8. I believe we discard. I don't remember what the last 2 cards are. Yeah. Probably just discard. Yeah, it was a ruin. Go for province. That's huge, but we didn't get any Sea Witch in play, and stuff is not looking all too juicy, to be honest. This is just an awful sloggy endgame now. And they are probably thinking the same thing, whether they want to discard here or not. They ruin me again, get 2 Dens of Sin in play, and we just go for that, and probably play the Sea Witch. 4 money is not a number I would love to. I'm loving to see, but oh well. Just a state here, or could we? Yeah, I think just a state. What a kingdom! They have the advantage of that acting troupe. Do we just go for a duchy here and say, okay, we stop with that town crier? Or are we fine with just getting an estate? I think if we just get an estate, they can't really go for estate, because then if we hit messenger, we could end it. I think it's good to just go for estate here. Play this, don't rotate. Play the Sea Witch, buy an estate, and hopefully find our messenger this turn. We are guaranteed to find our messenger this turn, and if we then have enough money, but we might not have enough money because we haven't played the Marauder for spoils in a very long time. These decks are awful. uh, and they have huge draw going on here, but only 1 buy, probably hitting province again. Oh, only duchy. And yeah, we do hit this, so is our best bet really just to go for 2 estates? I mean, they can then, if they hit duchy estate, they would tie. No, they would win. I think they don't have I think they have 1 spoils left in their deck. But what is the alternative here? We could messenger for the ruins, and if we are lucky, there's survivors there, then we win. If there is not, which is the more likely outcome, we lose in a very dumb way. I think we go for double estate. Yeah. And let's see what they can manage to do here. They will cycle quite a bit. And yeah, this is not the Dominion you want to see. And I mean, okay, we keep our discard pile, just buy the last estate, and our buys win this game, but I don't know, it was not the the most fun one to see, probably also for you. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one. And until then, goodbye.